This is an overview of PowerPoint Chapter 6, projects that involves creating a presentation with hyperlinks and action buttons. So what I'm going to do is just start as the book does, is I'm going to have a blank presentation open, but what they actually want us to do is go to Open, and from our data files, which are downloaded and saved, I'm going to make sure I go to Chapter 6. We're going to do something a little different here. We're not going to open a pre-created PowerPoint project. We're actually going to come down here and change this to all outlines. And what we're going to do is take a Word document or a word processor document that is an outline form and bring it in to construct the kind of the skeleton of our PowerPoint. So I'm going to click on this one called Exercise Outline, what the book suggests, and it brings in 5 slides. And you might wonder how that can be. I'm going to go under the View tab, and under Outline View, they show you that in the 5 slides it's kind of broken down as an outline. So I just want to mention that. I'm going to go back. Normal View is what most people use to create a PowerPoint. And on Normal View for Slide 1, I'm going to go back to the Home tab, and I'm going to change the layout of this to be a title slide. And also on this first slide, I'm going to go under Design, and I'm going to change the design to called Vapor Trails, which is, I believe it's this one here is Vapor Trails. Okay, so now we have the whole slide show set up in Vapor Trails, which is good. Next item we're going to do is I'm going to go to the next slide, which is I'm sorry, we're still on slide 1. Something that I recommend doing, I'm going to do this myself just so I can keep referring back, is at the very beginning of the presentation, very beginning of the book, I'm looking on about page 340. It shows the finished product. So sometimes you're not quite sure what they want you to do, especially Chapter 6 is written a little lacking detail, if I can say that nicely. So that's why I'm making the video, but also I'm going to refer back to the original page 340, which shows actually the ending product. So I'm on slide 1, and what they want us to do is insert these 3 pictures that again are found in our data files. Make sure you go to Chapter 6, and the first one we're going to put in is called Equipment, and it should be here. It is. And we'll just put these down here. We're actually going to position these later on in the project. So the second picture should jump to that folder. It's called Journal. Let's put this down here for now. And the third one is called Swimming, I believe, or Swim. Okay, so I'm just going to position those down here. With these images, you can do this now or you can do them later. I might as well do them now. I'm actually going to copy these images, and I'm going to place them on the respective slides. So the exercise, I'm just going to throw it here because later we'll use these again. I'm going to copy the journal picture the smiley little notepad, put it on the exercise log, and then on the swim, the 2 synchronized swimming buddies, I'll put on the 3rd slide. And again, we'll format these slides later on in the project, but I want to do it now. It mentions doing that. You can do it now, you can do it later. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to our original, or slide 1 for a second, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to talk about how to make hyperlinks. And a hyperlink basically is when you click on a picture, text, whatever, it takes you to another location. So in this case, I want to be able to click on this image, and it'll take me to the second slide. And it's actually relatively easy to do that. You can do it a couple ways. I'll show you both ways to do it. The way the book does it is click on the picture, go to Insert, go to Hyperlink, and then on this screen here, you want to change it to Place in this document. And I want to select Exercise Benefit. So when I click on that picture, it'll in essence take me to slide 2. For the second one, or the notepad journal, I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to right click on it instead of going to that menu up there and go to Hyperlink. Same operation. This one I'm going to select keep an exercise log. And the third one I'll just do the same way. I'm going to hyperlink, and this is train with a workout buddy. Okay, so that's how you set up hyperlinks from the first slide, and that will in essence take you to the different slides. You can at any time stop this and run your presentation and see if it actually works. Now, as far as hyperlinks go, we're going to do one other item, and we're going to go to the 5th slide for this. And on the 5th slide, I'm actually already up on page 350 in the chapter 6, so I want to make sure I get to the correct page. On 350, we're going to make each of these lines hyperlinks to outside websites. So the first one, we're going to highlight Fitness Without Borders, and this operation's a little bit different, but I'm going to show you a little trick that might make this a little easier. What they want us to do is, I'll just do it this way, go to hyperlink, and we're going to go to an existing file or website, and they want us to put the web address down here. Now, there's a possibility that you may make a mistake typing it in, forget something. So what I went ahead and did is I have the pages already brought up in browsers, and I'm going to copy the web address from the address bar, and I'm going to place those in here. And that saves you the hassle of typing mistake and anything along those lines. So on page 350 in the book, it shows you what the other pages should do. So the second one, let's move. Again, I have these opened up in a browser. This is let's move. I'm going to copy that address from the bar and place that here. Hyperlink. Outside website, and I'll just paste that in here. And that's basically how you set up the hyperlinks. You can do the rest of those same operation, and that's we'll pause at this part in the project.